Welcome, my dear respected Jenny ma'am. We are thrilled to welcome you to ESC Institute. Your presence is a blessing, and we are honored to have you with us. You inspire us with your wisdom, and your insight make us curious and eager to learn. The next 30 minutes are all yours. We are ready to absorb every word and idea you share with us. Thank you for being here. We are looking forward to a fantastic session. Over to you, dear respected Jenny ma'am.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful introduction. And I love your hat. You're looking really stylish, my dear. Very, very
Thank
attractive.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. And I see that Pawani has a hat on too. Let me see if I can see anybody else that is wearing a hat. I always like it when you support me by wearing a hat.
Then we
Um,
all are matching with pink heads.
I know it's adorable. You look so cute. Thank you. um, so today we're going to have a conversation, and it's going to be about India, which is a subject that you know a whole lot about, right? And so I'm going to be sort of the tourist. I'm going to listen to you talk to me about places that maybe I would like to visit. Should I go to India one of these days? But as you know, maybe you've listened to the news that the vice president of our country, J.D. Vance, and his wife, who is known as the second lady, because the president of our country is Donald Trump, and his wife is known as first lady. So the wife of the vice president is known as second lady. So that's Usha Vance and their three children, Ewan, Vivek, and Mirabel, have been in India traveling around. And maybe you saw them on the news, but we've been watching it here at home, seeing the places that they visited. And they are very popular. That family is very popular in the United States, very, very popular. Um, he probably will become the president after President Trump's term is over. He will probably be the next president, I'm guessing, because he's very popular. So that means that the very first Indian American will be in the White House as the first lady when her husband becomes a president. So that's speculation, but he's very popular, and I'm sure that he will run for president at the end of President Trump's term. So there are some things that you may be interested to know about her. Maybe you know a lot about her. Maybe they've covered her on the news. But her parents immigrated from India, and they settled in San Diego, California. And so when Usha Vance was born, she was born here in the United States. So she's an American. She's not an Indian, but she is the child of Indian immigrants. So first generation. And so she met her husband, J.D. Vance, when they were students at in law school, and so they got to know each other through working on projects in the university, and then they got married, and they uh, have these children over time. But he, before he became the vice president of the United States, was a senator from the state of Ohio. Ohio is in the Midwest. It's one of the states that's close to where I live in Indiana. So he was chosen to run with President Trump. And in the United States, we have president, vice president. So when they run on one ticket. That's probably different because you have a prime minister in India, and so it's a different process. But here, President Trump and Vice President Vance ran on one ticket, and they were elected together. So right now, many things are happening in the world, and so I thought it was a wonderful opportunity that the Vances, since Usha Vance is of an Indian background, that she visited your country and got to see some of the sites. So I know that they stayed at Prime Minister Modi's beautiful home that was on the news. We saw pictures of that. And then they started touring the country. And so I want you all to pretend that you are a tour guide. You know what that term means, tour guide? That means that you are a person whose job it is to take tourists to historical places, memorable places, as show them the sights of the country you're in. And India is so fabulous because they have many world heritage sites. You have an older country with lots and lots of beautiful buildings and temples and all kinds of things, whereas the United States is only, almost 250 years old. We're kind of a new country, and so we don't have the background that you have. So many historical sites that became World Heritage Sites, which is kind of a big deal. So I want to just mention that the second family, Vice President and the second lady, visited Jaipur, which is known as the Pink City. And I learned through my research that it's known as the Pink City because of the marble that it was built of, this pink marble. Because I didn't know that. I've never been there. And I thought that was very exciting. And I know that they visited the famous Taj Mahal, which I've seen pictures of since I was a child. So everybody knows the Taj Mahal, but I've never been there. And so, what I would like you to do, I saw a news clip which I sent to Dr. Madhvi. She may have passed it on to you, but they went to this Amber Fort, and as part of the welcome, there were some elephants and some dancers, and so it was pretty festive. So now that I've done my little opening dialogue about the Vance family and about them visiting India, I would like each of you to speak at least 3 or 4 sentences about where you would take the Vance family. And you can mention what we've talked about, Taj Mahal and uh, the Pink City, whatever you want to talk about. But what I want to know, I'm listening to see how you formulate your sentences and the content that you've chosen to talk about, and how clearly and organized your sentences are. Okay, so I want each and every one of you 3 or 4 sentences on this topic, and you can pretend that you are a tour guide. I'm a tour guide and I'm taking the Vance family to blah, 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 blah place. Okay. Now, who wants to go first? Okay, Pawani's ready to go. All right, let's start with her.
Greetings, everyone. So, my name is Swami, and today we are going to talk about Red Fort, and it is also known as Lal Killa. So, let's start. Here we go. The Red Fort is an famous fort in Delhi, India, and it is built by Shah Jahan. It was made of red sandstone. That's why it is called Red Fort. It is the house of Mughal kings, and a big wall is there, and many beautiful buildings, structures are inside it, like Dewane Aam and Dewane Khas. On every Independence Day, our PM gives a speech from Red Fort on every 15 August. And many people visit there to learn about past. It is known for our architecture, and it is proud symbol of India. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That was a really
I
great
hope
job.
that you also get a chance to visit there.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It sounds great. That was a very good job. You
Ma'am, I
organized.
made a song, a
Okay,
rap for it.
okay. Let's hear your song.
Okay. Ma'am, can I start?
Yes, okay.
Most famous fort in India is Red Fort. Many people visit there. Some are from USA, some are from Georgia, and most of the crowd come from India. India, India. It is known for our architecture. It is known for our architecture. Architecture, architecture, architecture. and it's a proud symbol of India. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent. So we got sort of a little rap song going there too. So very nice, great
Thank you,
job.
ma'am.
Very, very good. Okay, so our next person, and Keith, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, my name is Ankit, and I'm going to tell about the Ayodhya, and there is a famous temple of Sri Ram Janmabhoomi, and it is Ayodhya is famous for the Ram Janmabhoomi. It is a very beautiful temple of Sri Ram, which is a very historic temple, which is in the heart of all Indians, and it is constructed recently after decade. We all Indians are waiting for that construction, and now it is ready for all the Indians and all the tourist foreigners to visit. So I welcome you to visit that place also. Thank you.
Very nice. Very nice. Very fluid. Sounds rehearsed and nice. Great job. Very good for you. Okay, so I'm just making my notes here. Okay, and who wants to go? Oh, yes. Swati, you want to go?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Swati, and if I were a tour guide, I would have welcomed Mr. Jedi Vance and Mrs. Usha Bala with their family in Jaipur because I am from Rajasthan. And to welcome someone special, we say in Rajasthani, "Khamma ghani padharo mhare desh." It means uh, it means you are welcome in our incredible India. Jaipur is planned by the Indian architect Vidyadhar Bhattacharya. It is capital of Rajasthan and known with the name of Pink City. Just guest has arrived in Jaipur right now. In the same way, in 1876, the Prince of Wales uh, visited India. Maharaja Ram Singh painted the whole city with pink color. After this all conversation, we go to the tourist spots of Jaipur, which are basically known for their magnificent architecture. Uh, Jantar Mantar and Amergarh, both are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Then we go to City Palace, Central Museum, Jal Mahal, or Nahargarh Fort, Birla Temple, uh, etc. After visiting all the palaces, I would give the Jaipuri handmade chundri to Mrs. Vance because it is an Indian tradition that when a daughter comes to her parents' home, is not sent back empty-handed. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, that's very nice. Very good. I can see you put some thought into this, and I appreciate it very much. Good job. Wonderful job. Okay, let me see. Mark this down. Very nice. I like that that you talked about when a daughter comes to visit, she doesn't leave empty-handed. That was really nice. I like that. Just here. I like that very much. Okay, so Aradi, are you ready to rock and roll?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I want to welcome then in Marathi. नमस्कार नमस्कार means hello. तुम्ही कसे आहात means how are you? Then I will go in Aurangabad. In Aurangabad there are Ajanta Ellora caves. There are paintings and there are magnificent paintings drawn by artists in Maharashtra, and
Okay, Roddy, I'm going to stop you right now because your signal is breaking up. So can we start it again? Because I only got like about a third of what you were saying because your signal is breaking. So can we try that again, please?
Okay,
Um, I think that it's better if he tries to reconnect.
Yeah, ma'am. He's reconnecting. Actually, I asked him to rejoin again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I couldn't understand most of what he was saying.
Yeah. We can ask
So
to Anjali or Gunika. Yeah.
yeah, we'll go to Ganika now. Okay.
in India, I welcome the vice president family to the Madhya Pradesh in Indore and to Indore. And here here in the tourist place, they can go to the Maleshwar. It is a very beautiful place. It having Ahilyabai Holkar, uh, uh, I can say temple. No, sorry, it is a killa. Uh, the it is a palace, and it is a very beautiful place, and having a beautiful temple, and having beautiful river. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That sounds very lovely. A nice place to visit. Thank you so much. Okay. All of you are doing a great job with this. This is really nice. Okay, so Anjali, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us go.
As a tourist guide, I would recommend the Vance family explore the Sirsa, Haryana. A city, Sirsa is a city rich in history, spirituality, and cultural diversity, where sceneries, special experiences, historical insights, or family-friendly activities are there. There is a special restaurant that is totally made up in water. That's really a point of spot that they can visit. And there are seven wonders of worlds are at the same point.
Very nice, very nice. And you were very smooth and articulate, like a real tour guide. You were very, very good. Excellent, excellent job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and so I don't see another hand up. Who's ready to go next? Okay, Priyanshu, are you ready to go? Are you ready to unmute and go, Priyanshu? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, so Priyanshu, are you ready to speak? I guess not. Let's go on to somebody else, please. How about Aditya Singh?
Ma'am,
Are you ready?
Rimpi ma'am is also ready.
Oh, okay. I see her
Yeah.
hand now. Okay. Rimpi, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. Greetings of the day, ma'am.
Thank you.
This is a proudful for of India. Vice President J.D. Vance and his family come in India, visited the historical part. They come 21 April on Monday, and they lived in India 4 days. In India, when they come in India, They visited many historical places, Taj Mahal, Amer Fort in Jaipur, Akshardham. And second day, PM Modi, Prime Minister PM Modi ji and JD Vance discuss about trade deal, and India confident of securing trade deal by October this year. This is a proudful for this is a proudful for our us. And in India, if we see in India historical place, so many historical place in India like Vaishno Devi, Kailash Dham, and Himalaya, extra.
I
Thank
know.
you, ma'am.
Very good. I think it's interesting that you talked about the trade deal because
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
very important right now around the world. And it seems like uh, the talks went well. So hopefully everything's going to work out fine. Thank you very much for your conversation. I appreciate it very much. Good job. Okay, and next, Chesta, are you ready to go?
Yes, ma'am. If I was a tour guide, I would take them to Kashmir, Leh, and personally to Darjeeling, which is famous for its tea gardens, Himalayan views, and its pleasant weather. It is a popular choice for people seeking very cooler temperature and it's for its scenic beauty also. And there are many travel activities and like paragliding and many more. And at every point, you will come to see a new waterfall and another scenic beauty.
Very nice. It does sound beautiful. I actually I would enjoy seeing the Himalayas myself one of these days. The tallest mountains in the world, I think. So not that I ever want to climb them. I just want to watch, view. No, I'm not a mountain climber, but that was very nice. I appreciate that so much. Who is next? Looking for a hand. Okay, so um, Sukhleen, we haven't heard from you yet. Are you ready to go? No?
Dr. Neeta. Dr. Neeta, can you hear us? You're joining with the name of Sukaleen and then ma'am is calling you. Would you like to speak, Dr. Neeta?
Yes, ma'am. About what,
Yeah.
ma'am?
So, ma'am is asking that if Vice President come to India, how will you welcome them, their family? Yes, Dr. Neeta.
If
How will you welcome? Yeah,
Vice Principal come to
not Vice
India,
Principal, Vice President, President.
President come to
Yeah,
India, we
their
will
family
welcome with
comes.
them.
Yeah.
As we
Hmm.
have tradition to put them to wear them one garland, and we'll do tilak on the forehead, and we'll do aarti, and then we welcome at home, and we'll say uh, you are आपका in Hindi you are आपका स्वागत है, and then we will have some uh, kind of the food and water. Then after in while going back, we will serve them one like shawl and some gifts as a love token.
Well, that sounds very nice. I appreciate that. So you would welcome to your home and give them refreshments and all the other sort of welcoming things. And it's nice because Usha Vance she is of the Hindu faith, so she would appreciate your gestures, I'm sure. Um, Thank you very much for that. Okay, I think we have a couple more people who haven't spoken yet. I'm not going to force you to speak Priyanshu or Aditya, but the point is, this is a class, okay? And it's a conversation class. So we have to converse, right? Yes? They're just ignoring me.
Aditya, Priyanshu, unmute yourself. And how will you welcome someone in India? Just say Ginny ma'am is coming to India. How will you
Yes.
welcome her? Tell that. Unmute yourself. Saransh. Yes, Priyanshu.
I will, ma'am.
Hmm.
I will, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm ready.
Ma'am will come to their home only who will do the best welcome. Come on. Yes, Priyanshu.
Ma'am.
How will you welcome ma'am? Ad- Aditya, would you like to try? Saransh, unmute
So,
yourself. Okay, no problem, my dear Shanisa. But next time you please listen to all the students, okay, how they are doing. And then similarly, you should also try it with 2, 3 sentences, okay? All right?
yes, thank you for that. Because, I just want to say that when you take a class, you get out of it what you put into it, right? So if you just come and you are an audience member, then you don't really have the opportunity to speak and participate, right? So I not that I'm saying you can't come and be an audience member, it's you just get a whole lot more out of it if you participate. So yeah, I appreciate everybody's effort today. This was really, really nice to the thoughts that you put into your selected sentences. I really appreciate the time you took. So, and it was a wonderful experience, I think, for Americans who were watching on the news as the Vance family went from place to place to place, because many Americans never get the opportunity to travel to India. Never. And so, what we know about India is what we learned in school, what we saw in pictures, or perhaps movies. But now, having the Vance family over in India and news clips on YouTube all day long about what they're doing, it was a fabulous experience for us, a learning experience for us too. So I'm really glad. And so we are grateful for the hospitality of the Indian people to our second family. And as I told you, first family is the president and his wife and family. Second family is the vice president and his family. Okay. So thank you very much for your hospitality to our second family. And I'm sure the children really loved it. The oldest little boy is his name is Ewan, and he's 8 years old. And then Vivek, as you know, is an Indian name, and he's the second middle child, and then the little girl is 3, and she's a little cutie. Wouldn't you say Mirabelle's a little cutie? So anyway, thank you very much for your participation in the class today. Does anybody have any thoughts that they would like to express before we end the session? We have
Yes,
2 minutes. Yes. Okay. Go ahead, please.
yes. Yes, ma'am. I have seen the pictures of vice president family in the social media. That is very cute family, and they have visited lots of yes, lots of places. And beside these places, many more places are also very beautiful places in India. In the eastern parts of our country, Assam have a very beautiful scenery, scenery of mountains, terrains. You can enjoy there the beauty of nature. And in the southern part of our India is also very historical temples. Very long year ago, our ancestors, like emperor, they made. So India is a rich heritage site. So you're welcome. You can visit anywhere. Lots of things are here in India to visit.
Yes, absolutely. And as you mentioned, the rich heritage, your culture is old. And so there have been many, many things that have happened. I learned just a couple of years ago that the very first library in the world happened in India. That's a wonderful thing. You know, we grow
Yes.
up in America just taking for granted that there's a library in our town. But to know that your country had the very first library is very, very exciting. And so, but as I said,
Yes, ma'am.
my
That
country is just a baby. It's only 250 years old. So
yeah.
learned a lot from India and the other countries that were developed before us. That's for sure. Thank you again for coming to the class, and I look forward to seeing you at my next class, which will be sometime in May, and I'll coordinate that with Dr. Madhvi. But in the meantime, thank you so much. It's great to see you. You did a great job with the sentences. This was
Yes.
wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. When you mentioned the library word, I wanted to tell one name, Nalanda. You have heard the name Nalanda. It is a very historic university where people from the world come here and used to study. And it is a very old university. It is now destroyed by the invader, like foreign invader come to and destroy all
Bhakti
these.
Arkan.
But
Yes,
but it is very famous. Now, our government try to recap these universities.
yeah,
Ma'am, it was
absolutely.
that big library that it has said that it has burned for
Yes.
months
Yes,
after being destroyed. Yeah, so by
Yeah,
invader in
very
the 12th century.
wow, wow.
Yes,
This
Pavni, you were saying something in the last year.
And that most of the places to visit are in Delhi, like Red Fort, Charminar, Jantar Mantar, Indian Gate, many. And man, thank you for your precious time to listen us.
Thank You're welcome. It's my pleasure being with you today. And so now I just want to say thank you, and we'll see each other again next month. I'll work out a date with Dr. Madhvi and let you know. And
Thanks, million, my dear respected ma'am. And
yeah,
we would literally love if you visit India.
oh yeah,
I'll I'll pick you from the airport directly to my home. I won't let you go anywhere. So
I
yeah,
don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but let's put it on my bucket list. Do you know what a
exactly.
bucket list is? A bucket list
Absolutely.
is a list of everything you want to do before you kick the bucket. You know
And
what
that
kick the
should be,
bucket?
I think, on the top bucket list. It should be there because where we are living, ma'am, Rajasthan is a treasure trove of beautiful heritage sites. And recently, we have in wonderful, riverfront to explore many breathtaking places. So we'll be
Well,
visiting, and my home is not less than five-star hotel. So you're really gonna enjoy. Recently, we have taken theater. We have TV like a full of big theater. So if you remember, last time when we have celebrated, I think before Ambedkar Jayanti, what was the celebration we have done? Did you remember,
Ambedkar
guys?
Jayanti.
Now, before that, also we have done one celebration, music. So I
Music
have
of
that musical video I've shared you by my TV, right? So
uh-huh.
it's amazing, yeah. So, ma'am, yeah, every different city we have a different traditions and language. It's absolutely gonna
I,
enjoy a
I
lot.
know, and because India is a huge country, it is just really
Right.
big. So, but I want to
ma'am.
get I want to get a
I tell
screenshot before we go. Okay, I want to get a screenshot. Wait,
Certainly. So all of
wait.
you, my shining stars, guys, please do not raise the hand now. The time is almost over. We cannot do whole night classes. Just
yes.
smile, everybody, and sit properly because ma'am is clicking the picture. Yeah.
Okay, Now, wait 1 second here. Okay, everybody on three, and I don't want any hands up here. I just want teeth. Okay?
Smile.
Teeth.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cheese.
on three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me see what it looks like. Okay, we're adorable. We are absolutely adorable. Okay, so I'll send that along later on. And so until next time, see you soon.
Bye,
Nice
ma'am. See
connecting
you
with you,
soon.
ma'am.
Nice
Nice to
connecting
connect
with
with
you.
you.
Ma'am.
Nice connecting with
Bye.
you. Nice connecting with you,
Good
ma'am.
night.
Good connecting with you.
Bye.
Have a
Lovely
nice
to be
day.
connect with you, ma'am. Yes, Gunika.
Yes,
Okay, okay, we are done, I think. No problem, ma'am is left. Okay, my dear Shanik, start.